Question 6A. A boy had $, that is D. He spent 15D and shared the remainder equally with his sister. If the sister's share was equal to 1/3 of M, find the value of M. Solution: after spending 15 out of M, the remainder is M minus 15. He shared the remainder equally, that is, you divide M minus 15 by 2, that is the sister's share, and is equal to 1/3 times M. That is what you have here. We have to cross multiply to clear the fractions. You have this result. If you open the bracket in the left hand side, you have 3M minus 45 equal to 2M. Transfer 2M to the left and transfer minus 45 to the right. If you subtract, you have M equal to 45. That is the value of M. So the boy had $45. Question 6B. A number of tourists were interviewed on their choice of means of travel. Two-thirds said that they traveled by road, that is 2/3, 13/30 by air, and 4/15 by both air and road. If 20 tourists did not travel by either air or road. Roman figure 1 represents the information on a diagram. Roman figure 2, how many tourists, part 1 of Roman figure 2, were interviewed. Part 2 of Roman figure 2 traveled by air only. Solution: let total tourists interviewed be T. Let total tourists interviewed be T. Those that traveled by road be arrow and air A. From the information, those that traveled, number of those that traveled by road is 2/3 of the total tourists. Those that traveled by air, 13/30 of T, total tourists. Those that traveled by road and air, that is intersection, 4/15 of T. Now, this statement, 20 did not travel by either air or road. Now, those that travel by road and air is intersection. So those that did not means the complement of the intersection, which is the same as this by De Morgan's law of set algebra, and that number is 20. So in the Venn diagram, you have those that traveled using the two means. This is by road, this is by air, while 20 did not travel by any means. Now, we need only this part, that is only arrow without the intersection. So those that travel by road only is those that travel by road minus the intersection. You subtract this both road and air from road. That gives only road to be 2T/5 after simplification. those that travel by air only is the intersection. You subtract the intersection from those that travel by air, and when you simplify by finding LCM, you have t over 6. That is what you have here, and that is what you have here as well. So you have represented the information on a Venn diagram. Then you are asked to find the total tourists that were interviewed. That is adding everything in the subset or in the Venn diagram together. Roman figure 2, part 1, total number of tourists interviewed. That is adding everything in the Venn diagram. That is this plus this plus this plus 20 equal to t. So t is the total number. So multiply through by the LCM of 30 to clear fractions. If you do that, you have this result. So you add the like terms here, and you have 25t plus 600 equal to 30t. Collect like terms, you have this result. You have 600 equal to 5t. Divide through by 5. T becomes 600 over 5, and that is 120. So you know the number of tourists that were interviewed. Part 2 of Roman figure 2, you should get number that travel by air only. That number is 1 over 6t. So t is 120. You multiply it by 1 over 6, and that is 20. So 20 tourists traveled by air only. From here, you know this t is the universal set, and anytime you add all the elements in the Venn diagram, it is always equated to the universal set. That is why the addition of the 4 elements in the Venn diagram is equated to t, so that t can be obtained.